Okay, let's talk about this. You know that feeling, right? You meet someone important, could be a great connection, maybe a new lead, the chat's going well, and then it's time for the contact exchange.
Yeah.
And you're fumbling for a wallet, maybe that paper card looks a bit worn, or you're slowly spelling out your email.
Yeah, it suddenly feels very old school. A bit clunky, maybe, in a world that's usually so quick and digital.
Totally. And that's exactly where our source material for today kicks off. It's focusing on the digital business card, specifically this free one from 25 Space, part of their
Okay.
Link Me service. So our plan here is to really dig into this source, figure out what this thing is, how it actually works, and why the source thinks it's so crucial for networking these days.
Right. The main idea the source pushes is this frictionless sharing. It talks about a totally free way using a QR code to just instantly share who you are professionally. The other person saves your details like that, no typing, no mistakes.
Okay, let's get right into it then from the source's angle. What actually is this digital business card setup at its core?
Well, the source describes it mainly around a unique QR code you can scan. Someone just points their phone camera, boom, they get your info. It also mentions sharing a vCard file.
Ah, the V card. That standard thing phone contact apps use, like on iPhone or Android.
Exactly, so they can just import it straight into their contacts, super smooth.
Okay, yeah, that already sounds much slicker than digging through cards.
Right.
The source mentions a few key features, though. Beyond the QR code, what else does it highlight?
Well, the big one the source keeps hitting is that it's completely free, zero cost, for the card itself and the Link Me account that comes with it.
Free is definitely a good starting point the source makes. What else?
Customization. The source really emphasizes that you can make it look like you, your brand, logo, style, and you get a short, clean link too, besides the QR code, which is, handy. Oh, and something the source points out specifically is GDPR compliance. Important for data protection, especially if you connect internationally.
Right, so, okay. Free, looks like you, easy to share in different ways, and it handles privacy. How does the source say you actually, set this up and use it?
The process, as the source lays it out, seems pretty simple. You sign up for the free Link Me account, put in your details, personalize the profile, add your links, and then the system just generates your QR code in that short link for you.
And you're good to go. Ready to share it wherever.
Pretty much, yeah. The source stresses sharing it everywhere: events, conferences, email signatures, websites. You could even print the QR code on stuff. The whole idea is just making it dead easy for someone else to grab your info accurately.
Okay, so this brings us to the source's main argument.
Right.
Why now? Why does this digital way matter so much today? What's the insight?
The source frames it as stepping into modern networking. It calls it eco-friendly, no more paper waste. And fundamentally, it's just fast and smooth.
Yeah.
Scanning avoids the awkward fumbling, and the typing errors. It makes the exchange quicker, more reliable.
And it seems the source links that speed directly to making a better first impression, right? Especially, it notes, for freelancers, maybe startups, people who want to look tech-savvy.
Exactly. It shows your current. The source even throws in some pro tips, like putting your QR code on things you already use, name tags, presentation slides, banners, even just in digital documents.
Turning things you already have into connection points.
Hmm.
Clever. The source also suggests going beyond just contact basics on the profile, right? Add social links, portfolios, make it a sort of digital hub.
Yeah, and that's a key insight from the source, I think. It's not just swapping names and numbers, it's giving instant access to your whole online professional world, potentially deepening that first contact right away.
Okay, so let's pull it together based on the source. This 25-space digital business card. It's fast, you can make it your own, it's green, super practical for sharing, and it costs nothing. It's positioned as this smart, easy way to make a strong, modern impression.
Yeah, and what's interesting, sort of reading between the lines in the source, is how this small shift, changing how we swap details, reflects a bigger change in professional identity, from static paper to a dynamic, connected digital thing.
Which really brings up a final thought for you, listening, inspired by the source's vision. If this is the future of networking, paperless, professional, powerful, what does stepping into that mean for how you build your connections going forward? Something to think about.